Hi, welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Vicki-Lynne and this is Cooking Vegan with Vicki. So today I'm going to be making some baked oatmeal. This is a great thing for meal preps, and I happen to have some pumpkin left in my fridge from another recipe and I wanted to use it up. Now if you don't have pumpkin, that's okay. You can substitute applesauce or bananas mashed up. And then again, if you're using the applesauce, I would probably do some chunks of apple in it, and you can vary the nuts and stuff. So the recipe is super simple, but the first couple of things we do need to get going is going to be our flax egg. So I'm going to start that. So in my bowl, I just have some flax flour, which is just flaxseed that's been ground up. And we're going to add 3 tablespoons, of water, and this is going to replace and mimic our egg because flax flour will, once it sets for a few minutes, congeal and hold our recipe together. All right, so that's all set. We're just going to put that aside. This is super easy. Also going to be preheating your oven to 375, and we're going to be cooking it in a 9 by 13 pan. You can divvy it up. You could probably even do it in muffin tins. I just like it's easier just that way to cut. And then we have 2 cups of rolled oats in our big bowl. And that's regular. That's not the instant. We want the regular ones because this needs a little bit more hardiness and it's going to bake for a while. So to that, we're going to put 2 cups of boiling water. So my water's just finished boiling. And we're going to add that. There we go. All right. We're just going to give this a quick little stir, make sure everything, and we want this to absorb. So now we're going to have to wait about 10-15 minutes for the oats to absorb. Okay. Okay, so our oatmeal has absorbed all the hot water. Great. Now in a separate bowl, we're going to add the pumpkin. This is 3/4 of a cup of pumpkin puree, not the pumpkin pie filling. I know this year has been a little challenging to find pumpkin in some places. We're lucky here. We're also going to add to that chia seeds. This is also going to bump up the protein. We're also adding 1/4 cup of protein powder. You don't have to put this in there if you don't want to. This one's just a vanilla flavor. We're going to add in our flax egg, and as you can tell, it's congealed and it's all nice and gooey, which is exactly what we want. I'm gonna add that into our bowl. This is a super easy recipe. And again, just change the flavorings to whatever you want. We're gonna use a teaspoon of baking powder and a teaspoon of pumpkin spice. If you don't have pumpkin spice or you don't like pumpkin spice, add cinnamon, any of your favorite. 3/4 cup of almond milk. You can use soy milk. Again, just interact to whatever you have in your kitchen. And that's just basically, I saw that pumpkin and I was like, what can I make with that pumpkin? And this is actually healthy. I normally like this as a dessert, to be honest. And then we're going to add 1/4 cup of maple syrup. Now you could add more, you could add less. I'm probably going to add a little less than 1/4 cup because I'm sweet enough. All right, so now this we're just going to mix around and add 1 cup of pecans. So if you were doing apples, maybe I would change that for walnuts. That would be good too. So we're going to chop up these walnuts and then we're going to top it with some walnuts on the end just to make it look a little prettier. Pecans are delicious. And because this is going to roast in the oven at 375 for about 50 minutes, it actually does take a little longer to cook this. But again, you're going to have your breakfasts all set. And if you can't eat that whole thing, I would just cut them all up and individually wrap them and put them in the freezer. And then you could just pull one up, especially if you commute. And then by the time you get to work, it's already defrosted and you're ready to go. There we go. So 1 cup of our pecans going in. Give that a light mix. And then flavorings into our oatmeal. And now we're gonna make sure we combine this very well. So baked oatmeal is so versatile. Again, I like it actually for dessert with a little, non-whip coconut whipped cream. But it's great for breakfasts or just even a quick snack. So we're gonna put this in our 13x9 pan. Every little bit because it's delicious. All right, we're just gonna spread that out nice and even. There we go. That even smells really good. So we're just gonna top it with some pecans. There we go. Those going in the oven at 375 for about 50 to 60 minutes. We'll check it at 50 just to see if it's firmed up okay. So this is our pumpkin baked oatmeal. Looks delicious. I'm just gonna cut out a piece. Now you can have it any way you want. Again, I like mine almost a little bit like dessert. Just gonna pull this out. See if I can do this gracefully. There we go. Oh, it's still hot. It's beautiful. I'm actually going to top mine with a little whipped cream. This is a new True Whip vegan ice cream, not ice cream, whipped cream. So let's give this a try. You don't need the whipped cream, but it's so much better with it. That's the best way to have your oats. Low in sugar, no oil. What a great recipe. Give it a try. And if you're enjoying these videos, don't forget, hit that subscribe button on the little bell icon so you're notified every time I upload a new video. See you soon.